Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Those people who will eat fire into their bellies in the hereafter. According to the Holy Quran, there are two types of people who will eat fire into their bellies in the hereafter. One are those people who conceal the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who hide the meaning of the verses of Allah, or they hide the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 174, 75 and 176, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. إن الذين يكتمون ما أنزل الله من الكتاب ويشترون به ثمنا قليلا أولئك ما يأكلون في بطونهم إلا النار ولا يكلمهم الله يوم القيامة ولا يزكيهم ولهم عذاب أليم أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى والعذاب بالمغفرة فما أصبرهم على النار ذلك بأن الله نزل الكتاب بالحق وإن الذين اختلفوا في الكتاب لفي شقاق بعيد. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that those who conceal Allah's revelations in the book and purchase for them a miserable worldly profit, وَيَشْتَرُونَ بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا, and they purchase for it a very little worldly profit, أُولَٰئِكَ مَا يَأْكُلُونَ فِي بُطُونِهِمْ إِلَّا النَّارِ, those are the people who will eat fire into their bellies. وَلَا يُكَلِّمُهُمُ اللَّهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَلَا يُزَكِّيهِمْ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not speak to them on the day of resurrection and will not purify them. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ, and for them will be a painful torment. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ اشْتَرَوُا الضَّلَالَةَ بِالْهُدَى وَالْعَذَابَ بِالْمَغْفِرَةِ فَمَا أَصْبَرَهُمْ عَلَى النَّارِ, these are those who buy error in place of guidance and buy torment in place of forgiveness. So what have made them so brave for the fire, to taste the fire? ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ نَزَّلَ الْكِتَابَ بِالْحَقِّ, this is because Allah has revealed the book in truth. وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ اخْتَلَفُوا فِي الْكِتَابِ لَفِي شِقَاقٍ بَعِيدٍ, and those who cause dispute in the book, who make differences in the meaning of the book, they are in far opposition. So those people who hide the meaning of the verses of the Quran, or who hide the verses of the Quran. Now, I see that even those people who are good Muslims, who are trying to invite people to Islam, which is the deen of truth, which is the only way for escape from fire and the only way to enter paradise. Those good people also, they give only verses about the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, verses about the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there are only a few who tell about the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the punishment, the verses about the punishment of Allah should not be concealed, so that people fear. As we are told that we must live between the fear of Allah, the fear of Almighty God, and the hope for His mercy. So if only the verses of mercy are shown, people will become brave. Then they will make sins, and they will do injustices to people, and they will believe that Allah is the most merciful, and they will go to paradise. So they will be deceived. Therefore, both the sides must be shown to them. So the verses of Allah should not be concealed. Otherwise, those who conceal the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in these three verses, there is a terrible punishment which is mentioned for them on the day of judgment. This is one kind of people. The other kind of people who will eat fire into their bellies, in the hereafter are those who eat the property and wealth of the orphans. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the verse number 10 of Surah An-Nisa, إن الذين يأكلون أموال اليتامى ظلما إنما يأكلون في بطونهم نارا وسيصلون سعيرا. Those who unjustly eat up the property of orphans eat up a fire into their bellies, and they will soon be entering the blazing fire. So we all must be very careful about the property and wealth of the orphans. The Islamic government takes special care of the property and wealth of the orphans. Those who eat the property of the orphans, they will go into fire on the day of judgment, and they will be swallowing fire into their bellies. That is a terrible type of punishment. So they must take heed. And Subhana Rabbika Rabbil Izzati Amma Yasifuna Salamun Al Mursaleen Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid.